Find the island tower. Whoa. That is far. Let's see, can I get there? Oh damn. Lava. Ah! I guess I'm going swimming. Ebonheart. Nyx Hound, huh?
Hold there, Sarah.
Who are you? Dithis?
I've got a message for you.
A message from who?
It's a message from Drathus Othral, the leader of the Dark Elf quarter in Ebonheart. He sends his compliments, and he wants you to help the town resist a nearby Covenant invasion.
Does he need me to fight?
No, he just needs you to talk. House Drez isn't popular. The Nords and Argonians in Ebonheart won't speak to him. And the other Dark Elf houses don't like the Drez much either. Convince the townspeople to work together. Then speak to Othral.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. Not right now. Restoring order, okay. There's another quest over here. May as well pick it up. She's below. Let's see, in this house. Probably, but it's also part of the other quest, so. I'm sure I'll come back here. Oh, another quest over here. Acolyte Madrana.
Have we been led into Era? The three keep you, traveler. Are you willing to risk heresy to save the soul of Ebonheart?
Heresy? What are you talking about?
The disciple of our tribunal temple has lost his faith. He says the three no longer speak to him. He sent me to pray for him at shrines to Olmalexia, Vivek, and Sothasil, just outside town. But I was driven away by a foul smell and angry Alet.
What kind of smell? Why were the beasts so angry?
I don't know. The smell may have driven the beasts into a frenzy. Perhaps, if you'd be willing, would you burn these flowers at each shrine? If the three respond, tell Disciple Sildris. Perhaps that will restore his faith.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll pray for an answer to your voice at the shrines. Praying for prayers. Perhaps Vivek will appreciate how circular that is.
You said heresy. Have you upset the three?
I don't know why Sildris thinks the three would abandon us. We have observed all the proper rites. These flowers, for one. Roland's tears, the rarest of the gold carnet and sacred to the three. It is a powerful offering.
Okay. Once again, before I do that... This looks nice. Later, let's do this later. Yeah, don't worry, I'll come back to it. Speak with the
Comrade, to me.
Jofnir Iceblade.
Comrade!
Who are you?
I am Jofnir Iceblade, former master of the Fighters Guild. Don't interrupt, I cannot speak long. Doshia has taken Merric beneath the island into the vault. She drains his soul for her master's dark plans.
Why are you here?
I can't say. My time grows short. Save Merric. Stop the Daedra. We're the followers of Molag Bal.
Okay. No help, man. But guess. Thanks. Let's see. There's a book. History of the Fighters Guild, Part 1. Let's see. In the 283rd year of the Second Era, Potentate Dusha was faced with a disintegrating empire. The vassal kingdoms throughout Tamriel had reached a new height of rebellion, openly challenging his rule. They refused his taxes and led sorties against the imperial garrisons throughout the land. At the destruction of his fortress in Dawnstar, he gathered the imperial council in what would be called the Council of Bardmont, after the town south of Dawnstar where they met. There the Potentate declared Catholic and universal martial law. The princes of Tamriel would dissolve their armies or face his wrath. The next 37 years were perhaps the bloodiest and violent history of Tamriel. In order to crush the last of the royal armies, Dusha had to sacrifice many of his best legions, as well as spend nearly every last piece of gold in the imperial treasury. But he accomplished the unthinkable. For the first time in history, there was but one army in the land, and it was his own. The problems that immediately surfaced were almost as staggering as the triumph itself. The Potentate had impoverished the land by his war, for the vanquished kingdoms had also spent the last of their gold in defense. Farmers and merchants alike had their livelihood ruined. Before, the princes of Tamriel would not pay his taxes. Now they could not. The only persons who benefited from the war were criminals, who preyed upon the ruins of the lawless land without fear of arrest now that all the local guards and militia were gone. It was a crisis the Akaviri had seen coming long before he destroyed the last of his subjects' armies, but for which he had no solution. He could not allow his vassals their own armies again, but the land was deeper into the stew of anarchy than it had ever been before. His army sought to fight the rise of crime, but a certain central authority was no threat against the local underworld. In the dawn of the year 320, a kinsman of Dusha, Daenerys Vest, the Iron, presented himself with a host of companions before the Potentate. It was he who suggested an order of mercantile warriors for hire, who could be hired by nobility in lieu of a standing army. The employment would be temporary, and a percentage of their fees would go to the Potentate's government, thus putting salve on two of Dusha's greatest pains. Though it was then called the Sifim after the Taesi word for soldiers, the organization that was to be known as the Fighters Guild had been born. Nice. Pretty cool. Alright, let's see. Well, you know what? I should eat something. And then we should also use a scroll. And we're good. Defeat Doshia.
A pure soul, Doshia. Don't fail me.
Seems to be quite short. Scamp. What up, Doshia?
You're too late, mortal! His soul will fuel the mortal vivicant. I will consume you as well!
Oh, damn.
You have failed me, Doshia.
I mean, she's kind of dead.
My head!
Good there, bro. Prudence and practice. Destruction staff, nice. Alright. Probably never use that, but who knows. It's more for like a sorcerer. Notes on the Mortem Vivicus. Since the Dark Master's plot was revealed to me, I have attempted to learn more of this weapon he holds so dear. According to historical records, the Mortem Vivicus was a gift from our Lord and Master to the unworthy king of the long-forgotten city. Those unworthy servants stood on the verge of greatness. To their great loss and eternal shame, the fools were unable to accomplish the simple tasks our Master set before them, and he withdrew the Vivicus from Tamriel. It was lost to the faithful. If the Master's plan comes to fruition, and if enough souls can be gathered to his side, the servants of the Lord of Lies would be more powerful than any mere king or queen. Truly, Tamriel would burn in the Master's fire.
She almost had me. Thank you, comrade.
Are you alright?
Just need a moment to recover. If you hadn't come along, I'll be fine, Stendar willing.
What was the yelling about? What was she yelling about wanting your soul?
I heard her communing with the Lord of Lies. Molag Bal is harvesting souls for some dark plot. He's especially interested in the souls of the faithful.
What now?
Comrade, grab that book and her notes on the table. I saw her scribbling after speaking to her master. We may be able to learn more about this plot. Learn what this Mortum Vivicus is. Grab them.
Grab them.
And let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here. Whoops. Okay. I just read that. Oh, Doshia's journal. Oh, can't read that. Reports all seasonal colors. Did he just run off? Oh, there he is. Who's running off, man? See if there's anything over here. Not really. Oh, heavy sack? Oh, another sack. Oh, what the hell? What? Oh, she's here.
You are the sun on my scales, comrade. You've returned Merric to us.
He was captured by a necromancer, a follower of Molag Bal.
Molag Bal. May he burn in the glare of 1,000 suns. It's just like him to send an assassin to kill a noble warrior. That's a coward's weapon.
She wanted him for something called the Mortem Vivicus. We found this journal and some notes.
Zuth, the Mortum... what? And I can't make tails or scales of these scribblings. No matter. It's going to take time to decipher this scroll, but we'll put our best scribe on it.
Is there anything else I can do?
You've done a great service for the Guild today, comrade. I look forward to drawing steel with you in the future. If we learn anything from the journal, I'll make sure you hear about it.
Alright.
I'll look for you down the river, comrade. You'll hear from us once we've decoded the journal.
May I ask you a few questions, Guildmaster?
Of course. After action report, yes? Wise choice.
I saw a ghost here on the island. He claimed to be the last Guildmaster.
Yofnir? His passage down the river called me to this post. What did he say?
He told me where Merric was. He seemed rushed.
Interesting. I'll get in touch with some of our sisters in the Mages Guild. See if they can investigate this apparition. I try to avoid the Walking Dead, when I can.
How long do you think it will take to decipher the journal?
Not long. Aleph told me you found some trinkets with the cultists. Between those baubles and the notes you found, hopefully we'll have a start for the translation effort.
Alright. Okay. Let's see. Skill point, attribute point. I get a pet. A ratter cat or a doonhound? I think I'd rather have the doonhound. Alright, next milestone is 25. Oh heck yeah, this is the good one. Let's see, increases the radius. No longer applies minor magic stealing, instead you consume corpse or something. Oh no. Okay. Guess next one will be the book. The Wizard's Tome. Wait, I heard Dark Anchor. Yep, there it is. That's fun. Zip alive.
When Nern and Coldharbour are one, all will serve my will.
Damn. Bye.
Your strength will be rewarded one day.
Okay, guess now we'll go back here. Alright, talk to Dithis Romori or find the Spellbook for the Wizard's Tome quest.
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Devon's watch.
Yeah.
Can't afford it.
Alright, Dithis.
What can I do for you?
I'm looking for your brother.
Valdem sent you, didn't he? Well, my brother robbed us both. We were supposed to share its secrets, but he ran off toward the tower. Joke's on him. I think Valdem changed the warding incantation to Arkay's Beard.
Hey, what's up, Jeff? How's it going, man? Is that the Thieves Guild? Wait, what? What's over here? What the hell? Magic assertions swirl across the cover of the spellbook. Two stand out: Eyes of Avkatash and Arkay's Beard. He just said Arkay's Beard, so. Denthis Romori.
What? How? Oh, right. The book.
You were trapped by the spellbook.
Praise Vivek. Thank you for releasing me. I'll run right to him and explain. By the way, I have an amazing idea for a spell that makes everyone else around you smell better. It will change everything.
It's funny. That was a quick one.